Hi there, this is Solitary Ronin from Solitary Ronin Films, and welcome to another director battle. Today's battle is between Jean Renoir and Saijit Ray. Jean Renoir, when he was shooting The River in India in 1951, Saijit Ray was an assistant in that film, and Subrata Mitra, who would go on to be Ray's main cinematographer throughout his career, was also working on that film. So there's a link between the two directors. Renoir was Orson Welles' favourite director, I believe. I actually haven't seen all of Jean Renoir's films. I have seen The Crime of Monsieur Lange. I have La Bête Humaine, which is wonderful, with Jean Gabin. I do have Partie de Campagne, which isn't one of my favourites. I also have the Criterion of The Lower Depths. This is a double DVD of Renoir's version from 1936 and Kurosawa's version from 1957. It's just a double disc DVD set. Of course, we all wonder when Kurosawa's going to get a Blu-ray box set. And this is Le Règle de Jeu. Again, this is a Criterion double DVD, which is actually a very nice set. And again, this probably needs a Blu-ray upgrade as well. This is an absolutely wonderful film about class. And then, of course, Le Grand Illusion. Chris Mohan has recently started a French Films Through the Decade series of videos, and he picked Le Grand Illusion. So I would highly recommend going and watching that and subscribing to the channel if you haven't. I'll leave a link. This is an anti-war masterpiece made just before the start of the Second World War. It's a film about the First World War. And I would say both Le Grand Illusion and Règle de Jeu have aged really well. Perhaps some of his other films haven't. And then we have Saijit Ray again. I recently did a series of his films. Sadly, a lot of his films just aren't available even on DVD. I think I had 20 odd episodes, but that's like half of the films that he actually made. So obviously the Apu trilogy is famous. This is an Artificial Eye DVD. This is a Artificial Eye DVD Volume 3. This is The Coward, the Holy Man and the Elephant God. This is a Criterion Eclipse set. This is number 40, and this has The Enemy of the World. The Home in the World, An Enemy of the People and The Stranger, his last 3 films. And there's a Eureka DVD of Hapajan, which is The Expedition, featuring Sumatra Chatterjee, who sadly recently died last year, I think. And he was a mainstay of Ray films. And then we have The Chess Players, which is a beautiful colour film, which again really needs a Blu-ray release. But I suppose we should be thankful that he's got a DVD release. This features Richard Attenborough. Then I have Two Daughters on Mr. Bongo DVD. Company Limited. The Adversary, which are all wonderful political films. The Apu trilogy, of course. This is Region A Blu-ray, but I think there's a Region B as well. This is one of the greatest trilogies of all time. Pather Panchali, I believe, is the first Ray film, and again, the humanism. His films are deceptively simple, and again, he just shows us that everybody around the world has the same kind of problems and issues, and we're all wanting the same thing, and you'll find that in world cinema every country, strangely enough. And then we have Charlie Latta, which is a recent Criterion Blu-ray, Region B. Again, starring Sumatra Chatterjee, but Adabi Mukherjee as well, who was in a lot of his films too. I mean, Ray would rank for me with Mizoguchi and Bergman, and Woody Allen for giving female actors really good parts. Really forward thinking in that regard. The Music Room is another wonderful film, and this is a beautiful Blu-ray upgrade. Again, a lot of the film stock that he used was kind of battered and damaged, so there's still like marks on it. Again, the film stock in his films wasn't great either. He really is the kind of one of the most neglected world cinema masters as far as his films being readily available. And this is another volume from Artificial Eye and DVD. This is Deliverance, which is a short film. Home in the World and Enemy of the People, based on the Chekhov play. And then this is a Blu-ray set of Artificial Eye, which I think's out of print. This is The Big City, The Lonely Wife, The Coward, The Holy Man, and The Hero. I would recommend picking this up if you're not familiar with Rai's work. And this is a wonderful box set of 5 really good films. So I mean, for me, you know, Renoir has a couple of stone cold masterpieces. Some of his other films that I've seen perhaps haven't aged that well, but again, this is just my opinion. My opinion is not fact, of course. Whereas for me, Rai's work is his batting average as far as kind of marks out of 5 for me. You know, they're consistently 4s, with some 5s in there as well. There's very rarely a 3-star film from Saijit Ray. And for me, he gets my vote. Again, I've seen more of his films, even though I still haven't seen all of his films. It would be difficult to actually see all of his films nowadays, sadly. But again, that's who my vote goes to in this battle, even though it's not a competition. So again, let me know in the comments below who you prefer, because that's what it's all about. Jean Renoir or Saijit Ray. And hopefully you'll join me again for more director battles. This is Solitary Ronin from Solitary Ronin Films, saying cheerio.